The Monstrous Arcanum catalogues and details the most savage and horrifying creatures scattered throughout the Warhammer world. Through technology and quests, 8 of these vile beasts are available to capture and kill as Norscan trophies. Each beast comes with unique scenarios and challenges to overcome, and in this video, I'll give you tips on what to bring to take them down, and what special abilities you'll need to watch out for. First up is Frigistrax, Scion of the Cold Void. Frigistrax is known to appear only where the worst snowstorms fall, so in order to hunt it, you'll need to battle the elements as well as the monster itself. Located on the northern border of Troll Country, Frigistrax moves with a contingent of Norscan ice trolls and frostworms. Secondary contingents of trolls will also come into its aid when under attack. Frigistrax affects the environment he is in by delivering a map-wide hex called Frost Breath, lowering melee attack, speed and defense map-wide. He also uses a unique and powerful vortex called Howling Winter, a triple tornado vortex that slows all whom come into contact with it by 52% and disrupts and damages enemies. His vulnerability is simple though, a weakness to fire. No doubt utilizing a sorcerer with fire will help you in your efforts to take him down. Frigistrax is especially large also, so focusing missile fire on him constantly means most shots are guaranteed to hit. Of course, anti-large weaponry is a must for this battle as it's all focused on large units. Your prize for victory is an ancient frostworm scale from Frigistrax himself, your very own unique frostworm that you can recruit, and 10,000 gold. To the south in Nordland, deep within the beast paths, lurks the Salzenmund Soul Eaters, a pair of Cygors even bigger and stronger than the others of their kind. Their cycloptic eyes not only see the winds of magic, but also dampen their use for most spellcasters in their presence. As a Soul Eater, this terrifying Cygor will cause a plus 25% miscast chance to map wide in battle, and throw deadly giant boulders which break into smaller chunks upon impact and scatter, causing ricochet damage in a large radius. Speed is key in this battle, getting the Cygor into combat so he's no longer able to throw boulders your way, and using the terrain to avoid his direct line of sight. Once defeated, the Spirit Eater's brother, the Shade Eater, will enter battle from the middle of the beast path and hurl boulders with the same strength towards you until you bog it down and finish it off. To the world's edge in the northern Chaos Wastes, a millennia-old dragon ogre Shaggoth roams the land with an army of the most monstrous beasts imaginable. You'll be faced with dragon ogres, manticores and Shaggoths, and of course Treguard himself, who periodically calls upon devastating lightning storms, conjured upon himself and his Shaggoth kin. This is a particularly difficult battle, but using cavalry and other fast units to distract some of the other Shaggoths to space them out can minimize the damage you'll face in the lightning storms. Because of this, a few tanky units and a lot of missiles is probably best, as they can hold Treguard in place while the others fire on him from a safe distance. Once killed, you'll claim the Dragon Ogre's Great Horn and get 10,000 gold. Next up, a cluster of Spider Queens have made their nest high up in the mountains near Karak Azul. Usually one Venom Queen is hard enough to bring down, but to take this bounty you'll be facing multiple and their hatchlings. For this battle, the spiders on their own aren't particularly threatening. It's the amount you'll be faced with and the stacking effect of their terror that can make your troops run. Skinwolves are immune to psychology and so are the perfect unit to take as they're also anti-large, so throw them in the deep end and let them slog it out. Oh, and watch out for the right side. A horde of spiders coming from that entrance and caught me a little bit off guard. Once defeated, you'll get some tasty Arachnarok eggs and 10,000 gold. Deep in the mushroom caves of the southern Grey Mountains is a brutish and highly flatulent giant wreaking havoc. Blorgar the Mad Titan, a giant twice the size of his kin, has filled the air with his pungent smell and leads an army of trolls, squigs and giants. Blorgar's secret weapon is his exploding fart. It knocks troops back and causes an almost immediate rout because of its foul stench. This battle is fairly straightforward. It's best to take units with high leadership and a strong focus on missiles and anti-large to bring Blorgar down. You'll need to keep firing on him though, as he also has regeneration. Once Blorgar has blown his last fart, you'll receive his Stinky Giant Club and 10,000 gold. Deep within Athel Loren lives Radix Ashen, Serpent of the World Roots. Radix Ashen is twice the size of a regular forest dragon and possesses 3 times the amount of health and slightly buffed strength. If this wasn't enough, he has an army of dragons and treekin at his back, and a unique Treemen variant called the Ancient Protector Treemen that will stream into the battlefield one by one endlessly, giving him a 65% damage resistance until they are killed. This fight is best handled on the edge of the battlefield, where the Treemen come in. Targeting them first will give you the best opportunity to tie Radix Ashen down, then it's up to your Skinwolves to speedily gang up on him and tear him apart. Once defeated, you'll take a Forest Dragon Fang as your prize and 10,000 gold. The Great Maw Horde of Bloodfjord wanders through southern Oblast, where one of its females has been cut off from the rest with a small grouping of young. In this battle, you'll need to protect the herd from a dwarven attack, so that you may tame them for yourself. You'll be attacked from both sides, where the dwarves will be fielding bow throwers and grudge throwers, peppering you from a distance. You'll need as much armor piercing as you can muster in this fight, sparing some cavalry to bog down the artillery pieces. Once defeated or routed, you'll be able to recruit the Maw Herd for yourself and earn 10,000 gold. Last on your journey is the Abyssal Shrieker in Stirland. The Abyssal Shrieker, a terrifyingly large Terrorgeist, can be heard shrieking from the ruinous realm itself. This is the toughest of the monster hunts in my opinion. The Abyssal Shrieker has with it an army of Terrorgeists, bats and hounds, while also being able to raise skeleton spearmen on the battlefield. The key to winning the fight is taking out the other Terrorgeists and units, weakening the Shrieker. Each time the Shrieker raises units, it hurts everyone around it, so you'll need to keep your distance as well. Missiles aren't very effective in this battle. Instead, anti-large units and anti-infantry for the skeletons will be preferred. Once defeated, you'll get a Terrorgeist skull and 10,000 gold. That's it for my look at the Monstrous Arcana, one of the coolest and most fun mechanics in Total War Warhammer in my opinion. If you liked the video, do let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.